tell us a little bit about the Ooey Ooey You and like did that, where did the song come from? Hello and welcome to the I'm Just Here to Listen podcast. I'm your host, Jameen Delmans, and today we got another guest on the show by the name of Ace Prodigy. I know him personally as Albert. We're going to be talking to Ace about his music career, a little bit about what he do as far as Bitcoin, just, where Ace is sitting at and currently in his musical atmosphere. So stay tuned and we'll see you guys on the show.
Bad bitch on my side, I'm in my element. Got me tripping all, I'm in another land. Pull up in the foreign, I ain't talking bands. All these bitches, thotties, they not love for them. Her name is Molly.
I'm just here to listen. Podcast bringing the best to music, sports, theater, and live on television. Listen, Jermaine and the team so grateful. Each week we deliver to the faithful. I'm just here to listen.
All right, what's up, Ace? How you doing, man?
What's up, bro? I'm doing pretty good, man.
That's good. That's good. So I know you as Albert, right?
Yeah.
So I might call you Albert here and there. You know what I mean? Where did Ace Prodigy come from?
Hey, that's a good question, actually. So, I mean, that really pretty much came when I first started doing music. To be honest, that came when I first met Ralan, way back. That's when I first linked up with him, and he was freestyling and everything, right? I used to have a couple Airbnbs when I was visiting Tallahassee, and that's pretty much when I met him, and just kind of the music. The start of the music career kind of started, and it's kind of funny.
Did Ralan inspire you to be an
He
artist, or were
absolutely
you already
inspired me, bro. I was already kind of thinking of doing some things. I was already writing some stuff. I was listening to beats and stuff, but he definitely sparked it.
So why were you coming back and forth to Tallahassee? Where were you coming from?
That's a good question, man. I was actually trying to see if I wanted to move over here. So I was born and raised in Miami, Florida, and I absolutely love Miami, Florida. But I was
Not
in a
me.
phase where I wasn't really in college, right? So it was a little different, being 19, 20, and not being in college, because I was just good at doing my own stuff, right? So pretty much I always heard about FSU in Tallahassee and how it's a fun social atmosphere for college students and all that.
Yeah.
So I took a couple trips over there to check it out, you know.
So were you trying to go to college or something?
I mean, I went for a semester,
What
but
happened?
it just wasn't my thing, you know.
Hell no. What happened? You
I
you
was
ain't
just
finished?
good at doing. Yeah, I didn't finish.
Hell
I
no.
was doing good at my own stuff. I do crypto, I do investing, I do trading, and all that. So I was I was all right.
Hold on, back up for a second. Let's back up. So you
Yeah,
came from Miami to
yeah.
Tallahassee to go to school, didn't finish,
And then I met Roland, and then
and then you met Ralan and became a rapper.
yeah,
Damn.
it's kind of crazy.
All right, so hold on, hold on, bro. Let's back up two decades real quick. So, all right, so why you didn't finish college? What happened? You wasn't making good grades. You was getting distracted. What was going on with
I
you,
would
man?
say more I already had something going on, and then I
What
was
does that mean?
yeah. So what does that mean, right? That just kind of means I was already learning other things on my own in my computer and stuff. I was learning just about business. I was just learning how business works and operates. I started my LLC when I was 19, and I was already just kind of really digging deep into this type of stuff, and I was already making some income from it. So then I was going to college, and I was just in the wrong what do you call it, field, right? So imagine being in the wrong field, and then you're in class and taking these tests, and you don't like anything of it, and then I'm already
What field
back
were you
home.
in?
What's up?
What field were you in?
So I started with engineering. That was
Yeah.
like originally what I wanted to do. Then I ended
Yeah.
up not liking it at all.
What part? What type of engineering though, specifically?
It was civil engineering, but that
Really?
had so much math that it
Well, all
became
engineering have a lot of math though, man.
it became a bit dreadful with the math.
That man said dreadful.
Yeah,
Uh, hold up. So what was Ace? Who was Ace in high school? Like, what got you into wanting to start in the rap and stuff? I know you said Ralan helped like spark it, but you said
that's
prior to that
really
you was already kind of
that's
digging
a
into
funny
it.
question you put in. So actually, in high school, this actually connects everything together. I
I
love
bet it
it.
hell they do.
So like in high school, I mean, I was literally just like on my own thing with my friends. Like I had good grades, I was like in AP and honors classes with my group of friends and everything, and I was doing well. And then it wasn't until like junior year. Yeah, it was like junior year. I got invited to like my first house party at my friend's place, and I used to not really like go out too much like that. I just be chill, get home, like watch a movie, do my homework, and all that. And then I met my friends and had a really good time. I had like a drink or two, started dancing with everybody, and people just kind of told me, I was like the life of the party or some shit like that. And I was like, well, I'm just being me, and they just kept
Man,
inviting me.
Ace, I'm gonna be honest, man. You can't. To me, you come off. I felt like you was kind of like corny in high school. Would you say you was corny in high school?
I mean, I don't know. I was just doing me. So if
I
somebody,
mean, I to be fair, I like corny people. Like,
I think if somebody like has an opinion, then let it be. I mean, I was just being myself, to be honest. It's not like I was trying to be like corny. It's more like I was just being
who
like.
is yourself? Like, did you smoke? Did you fight? Did you get
I
in
honestly
trouble? Like,
didn't.
cause you
I
say you
didn't
was an
smoke.
AP, you was in AP classes, so you didn't
Yeah,
sound like
yeah,
a bad kid.
yeah. So I mean, I was good in grades in school and all that, but no, I didn't really smoke. I mean, I just like went out to the my friends' high school parties, and that's just kind of when they started to get to know me better. Like me outside of like a classroom setting. So like I just remember just having a great time
So
with
were you
them.
like the? Did you hang out with like bad boys, or were you hanging out with like dorky kind of kids?
Oh, I just cut off for a second. Was I hanging out with like? I mean, I was just hanging out with like chill people. Actually, to be honest, like a
I don't
lot
know
of.
what that means. What's a chill person? What's considered like a chill
So
person?
like, to be honest, like a lot of people in my classes, they weren't like the dorky type. They were more like just good old regular people. Just smart. They were smart though. You know.
So you hung out with a lot of smart.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this here, then. Okay, so based on the friends that you went to high school with, like a percentage wise, how how many of them went to college and went off and did great things? If you had to put a
Oh,
percentage
that's a
on it,
good question. How many of them went off to college, and
and
how
like
many of
did
them?
or went off doing great things. They ain't like working like a regular job and shit.
Well, I mean, I was in a specific group of people, so a decent amount. I think a majority of them did go to college. They graduated and they have a decent career. I
Yeah,
can't
you
say
was a
they have
dork.
an
Nah,
amazing
bro, you was a
career.
dork. It's all. Hey, listen. You was a dork. It's all right because most of your friends went off to college and did great things. You was a dork.
There
Like
you go.
a lot of like, for example, like for me, I know like either my friends in high school, either I'm not even being funny. Like they either like are like struggling still, like through poverty, or like working like a regular job, like a gas station job or something, or there's two more options, or some of them in jail. Ain't gonna even lie,
Yeah.
and then some of them went off to the military.
Okay.
So when you say to me, you was in high school, your peoples was like regular good old people. I said, what the fuck does that even mean? But regular good old people, that the majority of them went off to college and did great things. Yeah, dog, you was a dork in high school. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You had like the you don't give me like you had like hood friends. You don't give me like you had like ghetto friends. I feel like you had friends that was like
It was definitely more niche, if I were to like
yeah,
pick a
yeah,
word
you give me
for it.
that vibe.
And it's really just because of the classes that I had. I mean, think about it. Like all my classes, right? Like, we're in like AP and honors and that. So these are like the people you're usually gonna be around with, like all day in high school, middle school, everywhere, right? So like, I mean, you still talk to anybody else in like in class, right, or in school, but like, when you guys go out to lunch together, when you guys are in the class together, when you guys go out somewhere, make some friends, it's all in that same like circle. You get me?
All right, so tell us a little bit about the ooey and like where did the song come from?
Yeah, where did it come from? So, I mean, like I said earlier, like I was looking for something different. So I was looking through some beats, and that song kind of came from like I was thinking about this old TV show, The Pink Panther, when I was like writing the lyrics for it. And then all of a sudden I thought like, okay, so he's looking for somebody that's like guilty of something. So then I was like, okay, well, I'm in a college setting. And then I'm like, I started to put two and two together with the beat, and it just kind of made sense. Because, in college, there's like just a lot of, how do I put it? There's a lot of cheating that goes on, and a lot of, you know, just lies and things like that.
Yeah. I
So that's
mean,
what I kind
but
of came up with.
I mean, you got a lot of traction. You get a lot of traction from it, right? So,
Yeah.
but like, it's the comments for me,
Oh, the
man. Like,
comments go crazy. Full of,
oh
yeah, they
my
go
God,
wild. I don't
listen,
even look at them.
that's what I'm just like, listen, bro. To me, the comments are the funniest thing. Like, it's like, okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
the ooey one person was like, is is that the driver from and we'll get into your driving capacity, and then somebody said, why bro acting so what is so there's the whole zesty vibe. You want to break down what's the zestiness behind the music,
What's
the
the
song
zestiness?
specifically? Yeah.
So I think what they're trying to say is, uh, like why the song is in a certain type of fashion, right? It's like a singing song. It's not like I think they're just
Man,
trying.
that shit more than some singing, I tell you that.
Yeah.
More than singing.
Well, it's like, how do I put it? I mean, zesty. I mean, you just like,
It
if you,
kind of give you the okay
okay, yeah. So you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I
but
feel
it's
I feel like being in the car.
but more on a. I feel like the okay is over exaggerated. I feel like in your sense, it looks too connected. It just looks too like unexaggerated, but it looks like it's natural for you. Versus the okay from Ralan Go, you could tell it's just an over exaggeration of something. One of the comments, hold on, I'm getting back to the comment. One of the comments says, "What the fuck is this?" Um, Another comment like uh says somebody said this was fire, but then like when you go to the other stuff, it's kind of like, yo, this is hard on mute. Um, bro, bro ain't getting out the hood with this. Um, yo, this shit is fire on mute. Um, like, like at all right. So one, you are a tough brother because I be looking at some of these comments, and these comments, I mean, they're flaming the
There's
songs. They're
so many.
flaming the songs, like
Yeah,
unapologetically flaming your songs. And I'm just like, but you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep going. Why?
that's
Why not just
exactly.
stop?
That's exactly it. Why not just stop? You'd be surprised, but like you see, one thing is the comments and another thing is real life, right? You'd be surprised. I'm actually surprised. I just do me, but when I go out anywhere, at least in Tallahassee locally, I mean, people be like taking pictures of me. They be cheering me up. I literally don't get like negativity in real life. Like, I get negativity in the comments section on like, on pixels, right? So like, it's just kind of interesting to see the dynamics of like the digital stuff and the real life stuff. I think I had
Yeah.
maybe one person come up to me just tell me, "Oh, I just don't like really like the music that much." And I told him that's fine. But then I had like 50 other people tell me they love it. Keep going.
Yeah, I think it's one of them things where it's like somebody was like, "Bro, this shit is fire." Parentheses in the trash, or like,
They get creative with those comments too. They think
what's
about
more
it.
entertaining to me than the music is just the people. Somebody was like, "Yo, delete this." Somebody was like, "Whoa, no, 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 no." Uh, and then it's like, when you look through some of the comments, my feelings would be hurt. You know what I mean? If I had like caught with some of these comments, but you like, I'm coming in unapologetically me and
Yeah,
just turning it in. Somebody was like, turn this shit down. It's fire. Playing it on mute all summer.
all summer. I'm actually surprised how
Yeah.
creative they get with the comments. Like, damn.
And that, right, like the flame. But like, you know what? It gives me, I'm not gonna lie, it gives me the you ever heard of the Island Boys?
Yeah, yeah.
I think that, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just being transparent. I feel like bad music can make you popular too. I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I mean, when I listen to your songs, you're kind of tone deaf. You don't like, you're not on key. You're not your vocal variations is just not there. Like, but when you look at your video views on TikTok, like on TikTok specifically, and some on Instagram, I mean, like some of your
I
top
do a
views,
lot
you
better
have
on
like
Instagram.
210,000 views.
Yeah, I do a lot better on Instagram actually. Like anything I
Yeah,
post on
yeah.
IG.
TikTok be
Yeah.
flaming the shit out of you. They be tearing your ass up. I mean,
Oh
if they
yeah,
was answers,
TikTok.
boy,
I
they
get
be
more
eating
hate on
your ass
TikTok.
up.
I get more hate on TikTok.
You get a lot of hate on TikTok, but
Hmm.
I think, like, I wouldn't even say it's hate, but like, be like transparency. Okay, I'm your friend, so I'm gonna be honest. I mean, like, the music is not something I'm about to bump to in my car. But here's the key thing that I'll give you, though. I'll give you like that. It's building popularity for you. I
Yeah.
think you make bad music, and I think bad music is what's making you popular.
Well, if you listen to something like "Getting Paid," you see that one song. I did it for a specific reason because I knew something was gonna come out of it.
Lately I've been getting paid. I feel like I live at the bank. Commas go up with the fame. Everyone screaming my name. Lately I've been getting paid. I feel like I live at the bank. Commas go up with the fame. Everyone screaming my name.
But if you listen to my other songs, kind of like "Getting Paid" and "No Regrets," it's more of a rap type of song, like
Yeah,
melodic
I
style.
love the money and all of the cars. 200 in a dash, I'm going to Mars. She looking at me, I'm looking at stars. The bitch wanna meet me on back of the bar. Pocket so heavy, I'm packing the most. Turning up cities from coast to coast. She blowing my phone, she doing the most.
And I've had like people listen to it, especially like no, yeah, "Getting Paid" and "No Regrets." They thought it was a Gunna
I,
song.
I think for me, I think one of the hardest tracks you did was
This
the
coupe is not
model.
a
You the
rental.
one.
Get back along the pedal. Take off to metal. Like what? Too many bitches that can dance. Too many chains. Johnny Dang. Michael Myers. Take a stand. Kappa Gamma on the gang.
The one you did solo, and then there was this
Yeah.
other track you just dropped with Ralan. I think you just released that. Like,
"Getting Paid."
yeah, that one's
Yeah.
cool, right? That one's, but it sounded like Rollin wrote that. You didn't write that, Ace.
On "Getting Paid," Roland definitely wrote that part.
Yeah, I
I ain't
know.
lying to
I
you.
I I I know, because like your natural flow isn't there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wait a minute, this does not sound like the Ace I know. But see, like your music, I'm not gonna lie, it's low key kind of corny, but corny works for you. I feel like you found a way to make corny hip. And then like most people, if they're looking at like their comments and people are just consistently flaming them, they're either A, taking the video down, B, deleting the comments. You're like, no, I'm
You
keeping the video up
you
and I'm keeping the comments. Y'all just hating. At what degree,
you
at what point is it no longer hating and you just like, all right, maybe I make bad music, but bad music is actually working in my favor.
well, you'd be surprised. Like, I feel like all these people commenting, this actually helping out the algorithm. So each time
True.
I post something, I'm actually just growing even more. All
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
focus on is improving the quality. But I'm kind of getting one of the hardest parts out of the way, which is getting some movement, some motion, some marketing out there. So it's working. You know. Uh,
Yeah, it's definitely working putting out the bad music. That's why I say I feel like it's like Island Boys. It gives
but I
me
would I wouldn't give it like Island Boys. There's this other guy because I don't really
no.
like.
What's the no? Like when I'm giving you like perspective, right? Because when I see you blowing up or I see you making traction, because still the TikTok you only have 1,500 followers, right? But on Instagram, on IG, you're like at 12,000.
Yeah,
So, but like I feel like IG, a lot of people are, I mean, they're two different audiences. I just feel like TikTok's just that ruthless, honest,
yeah.
straight, straight. But see, the thing is, you still get more traction with your quality of music more than somebody who's pretty decent. Like it's either you're gonna be really good and get a lot of attention, or B, you're going to be really bad and get a lot of attention. Most of the time, most people are right in that middle area. They're kind of decent. They're not bad. They're not good. They're not good enough to be great. They're not bad enough to be terrible. They're just right in the middle. And I think you
Tricky.
lean more so toward the terrible side so you're like on the other extreme.
But
I'm just being,
I wouldn't call all my music
no,
terrible
not
though.
all of it is terrible. Mother,
Like
I'm your
you
friend, man.
know,
I'm not a hater by a long shot. I do not think that I would not listen to your music. I think that the Ralan song you just made was hard. That was hard. And then the Molly song, that's the only one you did on your like own. I
well
think that was.
those are my most recent ones. All my other songs I wrote them on my own. But like,
I'm sorry,
you
bro.
know,
Ooh wee you got to go. No, it don't got
yeah,
to go off of
that's
social
the old
media.
one.
Could you imagine, man, somebody riding down the street blasting that music at a red light?
You'd be
Bro,
surprised. People have done it
man,
before.
shit. If I pull up next to somebody and I turn around and I see them blasting ooh wee ooh wee ooh wee ooh wee ooh wee, bro, I'm hollering. You hear me, dog?
Well, you'd
I'm
be surprised. I've
hollering.
had people blast it and they loved it. You'd be surprised. I've had like many like just different college girls tell me they love it. They told me to put that shit to like 11, and I'm like, all right, you know.
I mean, how much? I mean, how many girls you get on this track? How much you? I mean, how many girls you get on the track? I mean, based on this song, how many girls
How
have
many
thrown them
girls do I
draws
get
at you at
off
this
the
point?
track? I mean, I
What?
think things. Wait, what do you mean? How many girls I get
How many
off the?
draws have been thrown at you from this song? Ooh wee you wee you.
Well, I think it's more of like the composure of me as an artist. I wouldn't say one particular song, but I definitely
Nah,
got some
listen. There are
dates.
certain songs that'll make a woman be like, "Fuck that, draws coming off." How many women threw them draws at you from ooh wee you wee you?
I mean, I think that I got like a couple dates. I think I got one. That's it.
Ah, shit. Hey, do me, man. Do me a favor. Bust it for us one time. Bust it for us. Sing the hook for us real quick.
Sing the hook.
Yeah.
But I gotta clear my throat for this one, bro.
Clear,
I can't
man.
close
Go
my
ahead.
throat.
Do
This
what you
song's
gotta do.
strong.
Clear your throat. Bust it for us one
Damn, you really
time.
want to put me on the spot right now.
Yeah. I did it like 3 times. I done sung your chorus like 3 times.
Ooh, 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 shoddy, shoddy, shoddy. She all up on my body, yeah. Counting all this money. My signal's feeling spotty, yeah. You know,
Bro, what
it's different. It's different.
the- bro, that is all the way different. That is all the way. But listen, I can't hate because it works for you. I cannot hate because it works and it creates the engagement. To me, it's a marketing genius in my book. It's like, yo, like good or bad attention, you're getting attention. So like I can't be mad. But for me, I I
I know
I'll
it's
be
not your
lying to
style.
you if I told you that I don't go to your page sometimes just to read the comments to have a good day. I sometimes just go to your page when I'm having a bad day and just go through some of the comments. It's not even like I think like I
You
don't
know.
get me wrong, I wouldn't listen to the music, but I don't think it's like to a point where like it's just the comments are so funny. People just get so creative that make you want to just like engage into like what's happening.
You know what's interesting is like you know how you told me because I feel like it's definitely not your style of music, right? And your style is more like that getting paid Molly type of vibes. Well, you'd be surprised. I've had people tell me the opposite. I've had
Yeah.
people tell me they like the pop guilty like type of songs, and they don't like the rap getting paid type of songs. So I've had like both types of people. Um, that's why I'm saying music is very like subjective. You get me? It really like
For sure.
it
Yeah.
really just
Yeah. It's
depends
definitely
on who you
subjective.
talk to. Yeah,
Nah, but listen, but but
but
but
I mean,
listen, when you have a majority of people, like this
yeah.
ain't me, right? This ain't just me. When you go to the page and you have a majority of the comments, 90% of the comments, 90, not all of them, 90% of them are flaming it. How do you what goes through your mind when you're paying attention to like some of these comments and 90% of them is
Well,
flaming it?
that's a good question, but when you put 90% of the comments that are flaming me, you're putting it on that particular song. You
No,
see, if
not
you go
just
to
that
like
song. Other songs. There's other songs. There's another
there's
song.
like two or three that I'm getting pretty flamed at. I know which
Yeah.
ones they are. I'm well aware which ones they are. However,
Right.
I wouldn't want to draw that down on every single song. I get some songs that get mostly positive, uh, and I'll like the Molly one and the Getting Paid one. But obviously, yeah, some of them be getting the flame, and I think the way I like to put it is I kind of learn from that. I kind of get a perspective, I get an angle, and I'm like, okay, well, that's interesting. I'm gonna see how I improve upon that or just kind of switch the flow. You make something even more different, and let's see how it caters to people. It's more like I'm experimenting. You get me? That's the way I
I
like to
get
see
you, but
it.
why keep it up there? Why would you keep it up there?
Oh,
Like,
why keep
and
it up there?
again,
Oh, there's I wouldn't want to delete it. I'm chilling. I'm straight chilling. I think it's
like
more like of a record log,
yeah,
you know?
I love like that's one thing I would say that man, you have some thick ass skin. Like if if you ever blow, bro, like for real, like a lot of these people go into like the artistry or the entertainment business and they have so much like mental issues
Yeah.
just from like comments and things that are these people will flame your ass and you will not lose sleep at all. You'll keep it up indefinitely.
I
I'm not
can't,
even gonna
bro.
lie. I can't do that. I
Yeah.
can't even do that. Like it creates anxiety for me when I know like my fans is like not like really messing with my stuff. Or like um, it's kind of like I mean, it just you want people to care about what you think, but in your case, you like fuck it. I like what I put out. You guys are haters. Now I'm gonna say everybody's not a hater. Like I for sure am not a hater. I don't even like hate on people. Like I find out okay, like for example, I say okay, to me the songs are not there, but what I appreciate is how you're making moves and making what work for you and still garnishing the views regardless of whether people are flaming you or not. You're still getting engagement. Thanks for tuning in to the episode of I'm Just Here to Listen podcast. Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for more updates.
To catch the full episode, exclusive content, short films, and documentaries, subscribe to our Patreon by scanning the link in this video. We appreciate your support and see you on part 2.